guys who run it, right? You part of them. Yeah. Just checking because I know they changed the ownership. Is that
No, like run it.
no? You just part of the fives team, right?
Yeah.
Of the actual facility.
No.
Oh, you just run the team then.
Yeah, I just run it.
Oh, okay. So, now, I stopped playing at Old Pox a long time ago, but I just found it too. It was nice in the beginning, right? Because it was still friendly and things like that. Friendly enough, right? Competitive but friendly. But then it got a bit aggressive. Like I feel like out of all of them, Old Pox is one of the most aggressive fields you can go to.
Even now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like at the end of the last 3 matches.
Damn, we live. Okay. Welcome everybody to the group chat reacts. I don't even know what episode we have, guys. I was probably drunk through most of them, so I don't even know how many we've had. 3, 5. Yo, we've had 5. Yes, it's okay. Well, we've had 5. First of all, I'd like to thank obviously Image at Work, the studio, the Imaginarium, and Image at Work for sponsoring the drinks. We've got a few guys with us today. As you can see, it's transfer season, so we've made a few changes. Faisal and Ryan and TJ. TJ is unfortunately ill. We hope him well. So just quick introduction. We've got Mo. You've seen Mo already with us on the watch along. All right. I call him the Steve Compeller of the show. All right. We've got Brian. He's our Teko Medisa, and then we've got Scavo. We have known for years. He's actually a very skillful player. But yeah, guys, these are the guys. So guys, we've got a lot to talk about today.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to go in first, okay, on Bafana, okay? And now we're talking about Bafana, okay? We went through the roller coaster of emotions with them, okay? But first of all, for us to do that, I think we do need a drink for them, right?
Yeah.
So let's have our drink, honorary drink, right? This is what we do all the time.
To Bafana. Oh, wrong one.
To Bafana and to the best World Cup that we're watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Trump. Sorry, guys. We said we're not going to get political.
Hey.
Sorry, it's Floyd. Sorry, Floyd. I was talking about Mo. Sorry, Floyd. That was actually bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is, I guess.
So, guys, let's start on. Let's go to Bafana, right? Open chat. Okay, let's go with Bafana.
Yeah.
Opening remarks about Bafana.
Listen, I think we have a great squad with Bafana. The future looks good from the selection that we had. Obviously, we're looking at how we started as the nation, how Hugo Bruce built this team from where we had no fans in our stadiums. Remember, we had given up hope, losing AFCONs, couldn't qualify for AFCONs, back to back. You know, here comes this old man, come with a different strategy. He says, give me 3 years, I'll build this nation. And he did that, delivered. You know, we're all excited. Obviously, the first AFCON, if you can remember, we did exceptionally great, exceptionally well. Went to the semi-finals. You know, we never imagined, in fact, that we would go through the semis. And then we lost against Nigeria. Back to back, we qualified again. Second AFCON, we lost against Cameroon. You know, the quarterfinals. It was painful for us, but at least we'd made it through. I think
for the World Cup, though, right?
Yeah.
For the World Cup, you know, I think from our side, right, and I think from everybody, we did not expect us to even get out of the group stages, right? But all of a sudden, we were there.
Yeah.
Right? We played against a Canada team who, first of all, I thought we should have beaten, right?
Right.
Because they were nonsense, they were rubbish. Okay, I don't know how we lost to an American coaching in Canada.
Yeah, I have my views in that. So I think you could have beaten them. I think maybe the message was sent to the team to say, listen, let's push for penalties. Let's push for extra time. Because if you can look at the second half, how we're delaying tactics, playing back forth, defender, keeper.
Can I add to that? My biggest issue, and again, I take nothing away from how happy as a country and as a nation we were. The boys played well when they did. But this thing of playing back, it really took us back to a point where we made a mistake at the back.
Yeah.
And I think we were a bit too comfortable in a position we were not supposed to be comfortable in, because if we're supposed to score, we must go forward. So playing back, for me, is where we lost it. I think that's one of the reasons why we didn't actually do anything properly, because we went backwards.
I'd say otherwise, honestly. You know, I mean, you have the full pitch. You need to know how to use the full pitch.
No, fair.
So if it means that you need to draw the guys in, then draw them in.
But so
you
deep.
know, then we look at
into the literal
box.
like 5 to 10 meters away from the 18 yards.
Look
That's
at
a big
the first
risk.
game. The first game, if you look at how we conceded that goal, you know, you can see that it's how Sundowns plays. You know, you pass it short. You know, you build from the back. You know, you don't just go up front. You know, so certain things work for certain teams. So now we need to know how to transition in each and every setting. So therefore, if obviously they're parking the bus, because you don't know what tactic they're going to use. I mean, you only just have an hour before the match starts, where now they're going to say, this is the team selection, this is the formation. But within the game, you need to know how to also change and switch up. So if it means that we need to know how to also bring him in and then either go counter or, you know, have, you know, a slow build-up to go score, it's something. Because essentially, if we also had strikers, you know, it shouldn't be a problem bringing the ball back, because you know that you can also rely on the people up front to deliver.
Yeah, I get that, but guys, you know, without getting too technical about it, right?
Right.
Let's talk about like the emotions. Did you see the videos of the people watching the game in the streets? Like, I thought that was excellent, right? I thought it was so brilliant, because I'll night you, right? And this was me, okay? So when the game was on, okay, I'll night you, I fell asleep, right? But my wonderful
Which game?
during the Bafana game in the
Canada.
right? Listen, I fell asleep before the game. But my beautiful girlfriend laying next to me, okay?
Woke you up.
She stayed up for the whole game. She didn't watch football a lot, right? She stayed up to watch this game, right? And every time something happened, she would wake me up to watch it, right? And see what's going on. All right? Which I thought was brilliant. And then during
Is this the Korea game?
no, the Canada game.
The Canada game. Oh, Canada
The
game.
Canada game, right? And just the feeling of people who didn't really watch football, right? This was our first time getting into that stage, okay? I mean, the next morning when you saw people running in the streets, right? And things like that, when we obviously got through, obviously qualified, whatever else, and then obviously played the game. But like the emotions that we had through that entire process was something crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
you know what?
How were you guys
Yeah,
feeling
listen,
after that?
we all, I think at that time, when we went to go play on knockout stage, on the quarterfinals, rather knocking second round, I think as a nation we believed we had some hope that, you know what, now we're going far. We look at Canada, we're checking the statistics, it's not the strongest team ever that we can ever play. You know what, we had that belief that, you know what, we really can go through, you know. So we're all rolling behind them. So the emotions obviously are high. So obviously disappointment is there. I mean, we lost 84 minutes. This got a goal on the 84th minute.
89th or some 90th,
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
92nd or
Yeah,
something.
you know, so that was painful. That was painful.
It hurt though, it hurt. It did hurt. It did hurt. It did hurt.
I personally was not even worried. Like, I had no worry, man. I had no doubt. I was okay. Up until that, I heard you say that we lost. I was like,
But I mean, if we're attacking, you know, it would have been a great. I mean, you fell asleep. You know, so if you see that, you know, we're going head for head, you know, pound for pound.
Man, just
that's
exposed
when
me,
then,
man.
like, you know what, yeah.
But you know, I thought on that game, I watched it literally. I thought we were not aggressive tonight. We were giving too much credit to Canada. Like those back passes, like you're saying, I felt like, you know, if we were pushing the ball forward, you know, to put pressure on Canada. Because now, if we play backwards, we're allowing them to come to us now, you understand? We're allowing the pressure to come to us because now we're not going over the center line. The ball is in the half line, going backwards.
I know, but guys, we lost to a team that's known for a country that's known for maple syrup. for maple syrup. You just think about Canada in the morning when you're
The
having
hosting
waffle.
nation, after all, you know. One of the hosting
man,
nations.
you know, it happens. It's football.
The syrup, guys. And you want to right? I don't know how you guys felt, but when they lost their next match, right? That was the biggest hate watch I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Right? And I hate Liverpool, right? I hate Liverpool. And I hate watch them. But I hate watched that game, right? I loved seeing them lose. Just because, how the hell do we lose to them?
Yo, it's still unbelievable.
But it was also predictable if you look at how things are. I mean, like the first game we played defensive, then they saw what we used as a second game, you know,
Strategy.
starting, you know, line up, and then we literally played the same guys, you know. So we needed to have like a bit of something different there, you know, just to confuse them.
Guys, we were controlling the game. If you can check the first half, we were like in position with the good guys. We were there. We're keeping them in a, like we we're putting pressure on so much. I don't know what happened after second half or what they were told by the coach. Second half, Ronan Williams delay tactics, holding the ball as a goalkeeper, and the crowd was starting to boo him like woo because they saw how what he was doing. So that was allowing Canada now to press more on us. I think he wanted the penalty shootout. He knew that maybe I'm gonna deliver.
He probably was playing for extra time or something. But look, we probably should have gone for the win, right? And
Yeah, we should have.
it didn't work out that way. And unfortunately for us, we got knocked out, which I felt we should have gone through.
Yeah.
But at least there was no controversies in the match. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what controversy could you have when you have Mahopa there in front?
No. These are Chiefs fans. These are Chiefs fans. Talking about Pirates fans.
It's expected.
Listen,
but-
guys. You know what, guys?
Erasmus would have done something better. Foster would have, done something
fair
there.
enough. The role that he played as a player compared to any other player that you mentioned was very, very different. Because if it wasn't him holding the ball and laying it back. Now the problem is after he did that every couple of times, the ball would then go back, and then back again. So if he had maybe had an opportunity to turn, play it square
he's
or
been
forward,
slow from turning.
it would have been different, right?
Nah, man.
Because-
You had Relay there, who could do the things for him. You played together. You had, Apollo. So, I mean, you already know the feeling. Like, give it a ball, man. Let me show them.
Give it a
But
ball.
now, man, I'm like, and
Guys,
then, I was like, my
do you-
I was like,
Do you think they should give back the Rolexes to what's the name, Johan Rupert?
Nah, it's a gift, bro.
No, you must give it back.
no, it's a
no,
motivation.
no,
No, it's
No,
fine.
they must.
Remember,
They must give it back. They must give it back.
Then the president must give us
That's
the
your
holiday
wrist,
that
that's
he
your
said that he was
watch.
gonna
Nope,
give us.
Yeah.
don't give it back.
You think so?
Yeah, they said if they also qualified, we would have gotten a holiday. Rumor has it.
yeah,
Really?
they would
Yeah,
have received.
we lost the holiday, like a free holiday.
I thought it was only like
I don't think
if
anybody
we won
wanted
it.
to lose a holiday, but it happened. So,
No,
long story short,
After South Korea, guys, like the whole country was up
Yo.
early in the morning.
South Korea. Seeing how
The
they were
vibe was
gymming,
different.
lifting weights.
Now-
You see that? Those things are coming down on
Damn
us,
it.
bro.
I'll
We
take
thought-
it back. I'll take it back to the first game when we lost.
Yeah.
I jump out the taxi. I'm walking to work. The difference in the mood is just off. We win the game. All of a sudden, there's a vibe. There's cars hooting. People are happy, chirping, going around. I'm like, yeah, no, Mzansi is a vibe today. Then we lost the game. Then we went back to that, and it was just worse. So I'm just thinking now, if we were able to just do something a little different, we would have made it actually a lot more better for ourselves. But now we're here chatting and talking about the fact that Mzansi is knocked out. If there's anything that anybody can point out about how we didn't actually play better or do better, what would it be?
I would say somehow the coach failed us. I'm looking at the individual players. It's Mogasi.
Before we'll come to the coach now. As the team that was structured, as all players are obviously capable of playing, what could we have changed?
So you see now, this is where I come in and I say that from a Pirates point, that guy who's
Okay.
that?
Mahopa.
No, the guy in the center, who's
Apollo.
nice.
So
No,
before
he's
you
playing-
carry
he's
on there,
playing for the
Brian.
Iraqi team.
Before you carry on there,
no, no,
Brian.
no.
Wait, I just want the viewers to know. So just by the way, before we went live, right? These two guys sitting here, Floyd and Brian, they obviously
best friends,
They
became
became
best
best friends, right? And we actually needed to know from the producer we get them a room, okay? Because they're both Chiefs fans.
And
What's it?
Madrid
and Madrid
and-
fans
and Chelsea
and,
fans.
they were, and Chelsea fans. So they're all hugging and carrying on here off air, right? They're all carrying on. So these two have an agenda, obviously, because they
No, it's
they're
not an
Chiefs fans.
agenda. It's not
So
an
they have an
agenda.
agenda
Okay, but
against
wait.
Pirates. But anyways, yeah.
Master Chef, yes. Master Chef was sanctioned at Pirates because he told the players, like, "No, let's play our game, forget the coach. But you look at what Wadi did. Wadi did a lot. So now if we say that we're not going to take what the players were told about Bruce, then we're conflicting to say, what are we doing? Bruce got us there. Fine. I'm with him. You said we shouldn't go to the coach yet. But I've also got my reservations, because the man
Yeah,
is 74
I think
years
we need
old.
to go there because he's the mastermind. He's the man that pulls up pulls up the last script, running the last script to the team and says, "This is how you must play."
could the squad could he have selected a different squad in terms of attacking players? Because we had more defensive than attacking players.
You see, but if you can look how we played against Korea,
Yeah.
we're happy.
Okay.
We were happy. Maseko on the right.
Right.
7. Rayleigh in number 10.
Right.
On the 11 we have
Apollos.
Apollos.
Right.
Doing this. So we could see that now we're going for the kill. You know what I mean? So and these are, remember, as a player, firstly, if you don't take instructions from the coach, he'll take you out. He'll bench.
Straight up.
So sometimes as a player, you're like, sharp, this guy said I must play like this, so let me try to make him happy. You know, if you just don't play like this, or as a player, you're gonna have to comply, or they take you out.
But is it now about your freedom being put aside because you're pleasing a coach due to training, or is it you expressing you as a footballer on the pitch? No disrespect to the coach and his instructions.
It's difficult to answer because I think it's a bit of both. You want to impress the coach so that you can be selected next match.
Right.
At the same time, you know your strength in the football game. We all play soccer here. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can do.
Right.
Sometimes you feel like if you can do what you need to do, you'll be told, I said do not do that. Why? You understand?
So I think because our football style is just like Brazil. We've got the flair.
France. Listen,
But Brazil got knocked out though.
listen, France.
Brazil got knocked out though.
Listen, France.
Brazil got knocked out though.
Listen, France now.
But
France
guys,
got the flair.
but guys,
Okay.
right, we're gonna move on to another topic, right? Similar to this, we're actually gonna move on to a South American side, all right? But what I would like to show you guys, we have a studio change mid-set, never seen before. All right.
Something
But-
about the seat.
But guys, listen. First of all, shout out to TJ who's recovering. I can see you there in the chat, and also not a shout out to Ryan and Faisal because they are missing today. Yeah, no, you
Seems
guys.
like the reasons are valid though. Work and work.
Okay.
Leave the football before the football leaves
Yeah,
you.
you heard that. Leave the
The
football
football's left them.
before the football leaves you. Okay, transfer market's open. We are there. But guys, okay, we can talk about Bafana the whole night, right? Because we are very passionate about football and in our country. We want to see our country succeed. But I would like to just address the elephant in the room. And I'm not talking about myself, okay? I am talking about...
Messi.
Yeah. I am talking about what happened last night. That fucking robbery.
Yo.
That nonsense that we watched there with FIFA boy, Messi, and bloody Infantino, okay? What is going on there? Okay, first of all, Argentina were down 2-0. Down 2-0, okay? There's like 12 minutes left, okay? And listen, and I know I slack Messi off a lot, but he is a great player, okay? And what he did also was fantastic. But let me tell you something. There was some dubious calls in that match. I know, you guys watched the game last night, right?
Not just
So-
that match. All the matches.
All the matches, right?
Yeah.
There were times where Argentina got a free kick for something and the Egyptians didn't. Okay? So now I'm opening up this chat to you guys, right? Tell me your thoughts on this robbery.
Yo.
If I can just go first so I can cut myself out very quickly. Egypt threw the game away because they didn't maintain the lead. So
Fair.
we can say the ref did what the ref did as it was clear, but if they just maintained the lead, Argentina would have lost the game. So I think for me, in my first statement, to safe and say Egypt threw it away for themselves.
Nah, I'd like to say no. You know, if you look at how Argentina plays, they play very rough.
No, fair.
You know,
fair.
they know that, you know, VAR is not going to call anything when it comes to them. You know, that's why you have your Romeros doing all this nonsense. You know, so therefore, you can keep pushing. Now you score a goal, then it gets disqualified. You know, it hits you somewhere subconscious to say, what do we need to do? You know, there was a time where Salah was even laughing, like Van Dijk, when he was like, yeah, this is rigged. We saw it with Cape Verde. We saw it with all the teams, essentially, you know, from the first game that Argentina has played. So you end up saying that, you know what, we're just going to keep going. I mean, for even Egypt right now to say that, you know, they filed, you know, to say that something must be done, you know, about this. Because it's not only Infantino with Trump and the red card, you know, going back. It's also this game to say that we can't just go and be like, yeah, you know what, it's rigged and let them go through.
I get you, right? But there's another side topics covered. I want to touch on it, right? That I've been on social media a lot, right? And I've been listening to all these things, okay, and what's going on, okay. But Bastian Schweinsteiger said on live television that he was actually talking about African team, that after the 80th minute, African teams seem to disappear from the game, or they lack concentration. That was his words, okay? Which myself, as a person born in Africa, I take that. I don't take that lightly. Okay, so are we as Africa taking that in and actually letting it get to us, or like you said, was it something a bit more dubious undercover, right? Because I think it's a mixture of a little bit of both, but some of the decisions were terrible, mate.
Yeah,
Very.
I'll tell you what, I think there's some truth into that because I'm referring to the Senegal game where they were leading 2-0, played exceptionally great football. The guys were pushing, they led, they controlled the game. Come 80-minute mark, then we start defending too deep. That's what we're saying. If you defend too deep, you're allowing the other opponent.
But that's natural, though. Every team does that.
Yeah, but then our concentration levels are very low. Because now we can defend too deep, but we must know what's happening within our box. We must know what's happening and be focused and defend.
I get you.
Yeah.
But so what I saw last night, right, was after the halftime, okay, every single 50-50 decision went for Argentina. Right?
Yeah, I was.
And
100%.
so
No, I agree with you.
Onto Faisal, right? He wants me to watch some clip on Messi. I'm not watching
He's
that
on his
nonsense.
way.
I am not watching that nonsense.
He's
Faisal,
coming.
okay.
He's
When I
coming
Faisal-
to play. He
Faisal,
wants to play
Faisal,
for himself.
I am the captain now. I am the captain.
When I Faisal-
I'm the captain.
Relax.
We are not watching that nonsense.
Watch him
we
walk
are
through
Ronaldo
the.
fans
Watch
here.
him walk through the
Ronaldo,
door.
yeah, Ronaldo fans.
True goat.
True goat, Ronaldo. I can't believe all four of us are Ronaldo fans here. The true goat. Anyway, but what I want to say. But
Yellow cards. Argentina didn't get a single yellow card. So tell me what you put on the
that's
decision.
crazy.
How insane is that? I'll tell you one thing for sure. Definitely, we all Fantino. He's in favor of Messi. Messi's a FIFA boy. He's a I don't know what boy you can call him. Understand? Yes, I don't take the credit that he's a brilliant player. Individually, he's exceptional. He proved even yesterday. He performed, But the way they are operated against Egypt, I will say African teams is not the same with European teams. It's like, but also you can look at it now. It's political. You know why I'm saying so? Because if Switzerland and Morocco can go to the final, they'll never make as much money as Argentina and France being in the final. So you understand there's a lot of things that are involved back end. If they were to see France and Argentina in the final, a lot of sponsorship, a lot of money is going to be involved. So it's political.
Yeah, but we watch football ultimately. We there for the game. So if you're gonna have just because of you want to appease a certain crowd when you're saying it's ladies because they just want to see a Cristiano, they just want to see, then it takes away from football. They might as well have a beauty contest there, whereby you can say, yeah, we looking at the
100%.
physique of people.
100%.
We're looking there and we're saying that teams like Norway coming from Norway. Then you're like, hey, these people are doing something. You have Switzerland now. You don't even know nobody there, and they're out here showing teams that we are here to fight. So therefore we watch football because we love football. To a point where matches are playing in the morning and we're up for it. You got a grind in the morning, but you say, I'm gonna do this. So therefore they should give us that level of respect. Because ultimately it's not like, it's these people who are just viewing now to say that they're watching football. We buy the t-shirts, we make sure that
and you got a good point there.
But politically, it's not like that, behind the scenes. It's all about the numbers at the end of the day.
But you guys got good points, right? Because
Yes.
Patrick says in the YouTube chat, right, the World Cup has been more about the officiating rather than talking about the football. Even the refs have their names on their shirts, right? And and I get that
so
point.
you can call them out.
But no, we need to call out the VAR, right? Because when it comes to refereeing, the referees are too scared to make a call, right? And
Is this against like the big
African
players, or-
teams, right?
well, I'm just saying in general, right? I'm not
okay.
saying towards anybody because I don't want to get conspiracy
name,
theory,
yeah.
even though I do need to get a tinfoil
Even
hat.
even though you know
I
the
need to get a
obvious.
tinfoil hat. And then
Even
put
though
it
you
on
know
my
the
head.
obvious.
If we can get a tinfoil hat, it'll be great, right? But I'm saying VAR is there. Why is VAR there? Because we're not there to re-referee the game.
Bro,
We saw that last night.
Yes.
They re-refereed the game. Okay, and we were told before by Pierre Colina Luigi, whatever that guy name is, bro. Fucking referee head. But you know what I'm talking about? The scary guy, bro. Bald guy, scary guy.
Wait,
The
with
referee,
the
the Italian.
eyeballs.
Yeah, that one. He says not there to re-referee the game. Okay, but the referees are shit scared to make a decision.
Fair enough.
it's like they're being controlled, hey? It's like they're being controlled. They're being told you better not.
Sorry, we just got an intervention there.
Turn your mic
We
to
also
work,
in an
bro.
ad break. We also
No,
in an
not
ad break, guys. Water break,
Right.
hydration break.
Yeah. Hydration break.
Hydration break. Hydration
Take
break.
your mic and like turn
Just
it
turn
towards
your
your
mic a
mouth.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe a little bit closer to you.
There we go.
Yeah, so we can get you. Okay,
Mine is good.
but let's go.
Yeah, now you good.
Referees are scared to make a decision.
Fair.
Okay, and we are making it about them. Okay, which is tainting football. It's not about the referees. It's not about them. It's about football.
It shouldn't be about the referees.
It's about football,
Yes.
right? And it's about the fans and how it is, right? I'm not gonna get into America and all these other things because we know what's going on there, so I don't need to say anything. Okay, it's not that kind of podcast, right? But maybe we should. But anyways, that's another conversation.
We'll touch on it later.
Yeah, it's another conversation. But it's supposed to be about the football. It's not about the football.
Yeah.
So why is it that in every time we watch football, Premier League, La Liga, the referees are the highlight? Do you think they make it about themselves?
I think they do make it about themselves because whatever decisions they make, it gets published online. It gets spoken about it. There's reviews behind the scenes. Each and every referee, if you referee a game, there's a board that sits and officiate and assess your refereeing. And if it was pathetic, like there's a game in Africa that the ref was so bad, he even got a suspension. I can't remember what.
You finished it in 80 minutes.
You know, and then the board of refereeing, I call them that. The board of refereeing, they said down like, no, we're gonna suspend him due to the 1, 2, 3, 4. So they know that there's consequences at the end of the day. After each and every game, they look at it, they review if was everything done accordingly and proper. But now we're seeing in this particular World Cup that there's some forces that are controlling referees.
Maybe that's the reason why that guy from Somalia, that ref from Somalia, got pulled back.
Yeah, that guy's
Because he was like, listen, if Argentina is going to
Yeah.
play AFCON, you know, I'm with the
He's
I'm
gonna
with
go
my
African.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
That guy,
So
that's
they're
why.
like, no.
Guys, just
Send
to,
that visa
just to
away.
cut us short here. Sorry, guys. We've got Faisal, who's actually our host, but I'm the captain for today. He's got a voice note. And actually, that's from Somalia. Eh? I'm the captain now. All right. So he said, yeah, African teams have ADHD. He says that we must cut, we must stop filming. What happened to Ronaldo's red card? And listen, he's got a point. But anyways, he wants me to play.
A 11-second clip.
Yeah. So anyways, I'll play it for you, Faisal.
If Messi is FIFA's baby, where is Ronaldo's red card? What happened to Ronaldo's red card? Tell us.
Ronaldo met Trump before the game, so he's cool, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
The goat of all goats.
And look at the numbers that Ronaldo's bringing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, back onto that point. And I think you got a good point there, Brian. And I don't know what you think, Scavo. Because, you know, the Somalian referee, okay, they banned him. But we see European referees favoring the bigger teams. Do you think they didn't want a lot of African
Yes.
referees there because they were worried that they would favor African teams?
I wouldn't say it's even favoring. Like they'd come and they do the job.
No, we call it favoring
And they're
because
fair.
Yeah,
Argentina
they're
are favored. Argentina are
No,
favored.
I mean the African
Referees.
referees would have been there to say, listen, I'm holding, this to say I took an oath, so I'm gonna be fair there.
Yes.
But when you gotta go back to Europe home, if you look at the hostility that comes with matches, you'd have a derby, the next day, but we just sleep and we're like, no, we'll sort it out on the field.
Yeah.
That's how you have people, the whole
Following
night,
you.
at your hotel. They said England had like 8 hotels booked so that they wouldn't know where they're sleeping. So then it shows that people are there saying that, we're making sure that
We bought
you're going to
tickets.
feel that, we're there. That's why I really
supported
came
you.
with those chants that,
bought
through
your
our World
t-shirts.
Cup, he wanted to have a convoy all the way from wherever there is to the thing.
Because something
So
on your
like
sleeve.
now when you have a ref who's going to be like, listen, I'm here to officiate the game. I'm not here to favor because someone said, I might give you something on the table.
Yeah.
So that's
Football's
it.
not so safe if
Yeah.
being followed. I thought being supported is being loved. There's the other side to it as well.
And
This
you-
thing is rigged, guys.
And it's political,
We know.
right? So
Hey.
I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you've been following much on social media, but I was pretty pissed off about last night. So you know that for the next game that France play Morocco, I think
Yeah.
on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morocco.
France play
Thursday or
Morocco.
tomorrow?
Or tomorrow. I don't know. It's tomorrow or
tomorrow, yeah.
Friday, yeah. The referee lineup for that match, okay? There's 5 officials, okay, for designated for that
Three
game, right?
VAR.
Right? And
Yeah,
I think
smart
in the
tip.
VRs, Do you know which nation they come from?
No. France.
Take a wild guess. All 5 of them
Argentina.
come from the same nation, Argentina.
My goodness. Obvious.
Mbappe's gonna have
We
it.
know that France is going to win already.
No, France is not
Mbappe's
gonna
going to
win.
get a penalty.
No.
No,
France
I'm
is
saying
not gonna win.
that
It's gonna go Morocco way.
I'm saying that
Argentina.
they are going after, right? France. I'm saying Argentina and Infantino and Messi, that growth hormone taking.
Oh,
little
you mean
bit.
like they want to eliminate France?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna eliminate France.
Oh, okay,
They are going after
From that
France.
perspective, okay.
And do not be surprised if there's a controversy there, because I can tell you now, it's going to happen.
Okay, from that perspective, yes, knowing that,
They're also going
yeah,
against
yeah.
other cheats. I mean, we don't even know Morocco for being, AFCON champs. So it's one cheat saying that, we'll just battle it out.
Yeah, but it's 2 European nations playing against each other,
But-
anyways.
but you-
And Morocco's not really African. I mean,
what-
we want to be African, but not really African.
But France will, they've got, if you speak of pressure, there's one thing that the national team of France can do. They can perform under pressure. Regardless whether there's 10 referees from Argentina against them. They'll play that football and prove the world wrong, you know what I mean? Because if you look at it, how they've been performing for the last 2 World Cups, I mean, like, one World Cup, lost in the final against Argentina. And now they're still performing, quite well. So I think they'll do well. So they're not scared. They know the political.
And you write on this political thing, Skavo. I don't know what you think of this, Skavo, but, it's been littered with controversy. As Faisal said, Ronaldo's red card before the red game, before the World Cup. We've got Messi being pampered by Infantino. They take showers together.
I don't know. I'm not the camera, but okay.
We've got, obviously, Balogun, right?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Wait.
So it's littered with controversy, right?
100%.
And I said before we started, this is gonna be the worst World Cup ever, right? Because how can Donald Trump, right? And I know he's the president of the United States
Jesus,
of America.
I'm sorry to mention the name
He
of
can
Jesus, but-
he can ask the question, but why is Infantino giving Balogun off? Like I don't know how did they take that record away?
So, from my understanding, as we've mentioned before, that refs sometimes are put in a very, very tight situation where it's like, if you stand for the truth, which is what it's supposed to be about, then you're not good enough. And it's unfortunate
100%.
that as the world, the entire world sees this, and it's not only just football, but obviously we're talking about football. If you stand for what is right, you are wrong. So I don't understand how it comes about or how it comes together, but it's just so unfortunate.
But you said we shouldn't be political.
No.
Trump just came right now. and said that,
fair. Mr.
We're
Trump.
not
thing, like-
political.
Right?
Yeah.
We
So-
just
so-
say
so-
we're
so-
not. We say we're not political, but just so we don't get sued or anything.
So I
We're
mean,
not
I mean, Infantino threw something there at Trump, and Trump was like, "Listen, I don't know what the game is, but yeah, we can revoke that red card." So it has to stand for
Yeah.
something to
Remember-
say that you're in my land after all. Although like it's not even also
my house,
like
my
just
rules.
just
It's not even his land, by the way.
because
Not
it's
even
like
land.
Mexico and Canada, but he runs
Guys,
things.
but me, I'm not surprised with this relationship of Infantino and Donald Trump, because if you can look at Club World Cup that we played last year, which was in USA, how Trump was there, so present, how he was working with him, having dinners, being invited by the White House. Already there, they knew the World Cup is coming the following year, so they've been cooking.
So
Probably
they
Trump.
marinated very nicely.
Exactly my point. So Trump is, I want USA to win, even if they can lose in the final. So he knew that he's got influence on this boy, Fantino. I'll call him this boy because he's useless, man. So I mean,
He must get
did you hear
sacked.
his speech when he was talking to the media after he told, he phoned them to review the red card? He says, I just called them. I mean, we're playing against Belgium. We've got one of the greatest players. We can't afford not to have him there. I just said no.
This is
referee
Trump.
was awful.
This is Trump, by the way.
Yeah, this ref was awful.
Just so
But
you
this is not
know.
right. That no, I don't know who is he, but I don't know anything about red card. What red card means? I only find out the same day. Oh, red card means that you have to skip the next game. No, we need this player. He's one of our greatest players. So I called him. I said, no, it's wrong. And they all clapped hands. Then I said, oh my goodness.
That's how they clap for him. But guys, you know what? No, UEFA publicly came out and said that FIFA obviously crossed the red line here, right, on this thing, which I get also, but it's a bit of a catch-22, right, for me, because and I think Belgium did well to beat the USA,
Very.
right?
Yeah, with a nice thrashing.
But Belgium beat the USA with Balogun in it, right? So now we're in a situation where people are split also, right? Because some are saying, yes, the record should have stayed. okay, and someone saying, you know, it shouldn't have stayed, okay? But I am saying, okay, and this is my opinion on it, but, you know, when you want the World Cup, yes, you want to beat the best version of the team you're playing against, right? Imagine beating France without Mbappe. Is it going to feel the same? No, it's not. So Belgium beat the US with
The best players.
their best players, okay? And I think that's where we are.
But even in that, right? If we are contesting that the red card was revoked, we should go back to the first game to say that, you know what, with Themba Zwane, you know,
Exactly.
come on.
Just
You
on
know,
that
he
note,
went,
we
they
touched-
said you could go contest that,
we-
you know. So they could have allowed him to be like, okay, you know, it's fine. You guys qualified to your next group. So let it be.
I know we've already gone past Bafana. I just want to ask this question.
go back.
Did Themba Zwane really sock that guy? Did he hit him?
No, not too much.
Not too much. So I'm just
No,
trying. The thing is, I was.
I think
playing,
after
right?
that, you should have went there and be like, listen, let me give you a warm clap now.
I was DJing, so and at that point in time, I saw him attacking, and then I had to look down. Before I knew it, the man was looking up.
Slip the guy.
So it was unfortunate. And then if we think about it, it was 3 matches, and then Ronaldo got 1 match.
No, so
No, Ronaldo brings the numbers. Let's leave the goats.
No.
out of this. You're talking the
I
rate.
cannot compare the two because it's just not fair. But if it's going to be 1 match for one player, surely it should be 1 match for the other.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm actually playing our own.
So the red card stood for the time frame, and our Themba Zwane had to sit for that time frame and didn't get a chance to play. But now this card game or this red card rule, who does it not apply to?
If you're European,
Europeans.
Obviously, it doesn't apply if you've got the
Europeans.
political pool.
Yeah, political pool, 100%.
So we're safe to say that we can write rules to say if you steal 10 million rand from FIFA, as long as we don't see you, it doesn't matter. It'll be announced, but we won't find you, and it doesn't matter. But if I steal 10 million, and I now know that I can have access to 10 million, it doesn't matter if they see me or not. As long as I get away with it, they won't arrest me. Is that fair? I don't know if it makes sense.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
And that's what we see. Exactly what you
Or maybe even if not make it about myself, not make it about African. If somebody in the same, if I can say cabinet, in the same country, in the same vicinity, as if it doesn't matter to them, it doesn't matter to them, or my point is, how do rules work?
Yeah,
If
no,
we set rules and we don't use the rules, what comes after rules?
Yeah, you know what? Just
What
to add
book
on-
stands?
Yeah, just to add on your point, I think in my view personally, I feel in Europe they feel like Africa is not good enough as yet, or rather, Africa will never be good enough.
We've got
to
an
get-
African standard and we've got a European standard.
Yes, they
Okay.
feel. I think that's what it amounts to. Say Africa. No,
that's
no.
why we had got
Together,
Yeah.
you know.
together, are we not still world class?
That's why we needed to prove to
we
Messi
are.
so that, you know, when he said we don't need so many spots in the World Cup, you know, and we went there and we got, you know, 9 out of 10.
But
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Can we play that? Can we get that? Can we get that on
why
the
are
thing?
African
Sometimes
teams-
maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Why are African players bought abroad if
Yeah.
we're not good enough? And again, the rules still, my question
Look at
still
who's
stands.
scoring in Belgium. Look at who's scoring in Netherlands.
Look, and Mufokeng's gone to a Belgium team. It's a Belgium team, né?
Yeah, Union Saint Galon.
He's going to go do damage there.
Technology. But he's gone to Belgium.
Okay.
Belgium.
And with the transitions of our players moving abroad, why is it so difficult to adjust to that rule
Level.
or to say that, or the level of to say it's the Europeans and the Africans, but the Africans are being brought up, and I don't mean to be rude by saying this. Half the French
Maybe they
team.
want us to confine us to their standards and not allow us to play us. I mean, if you look at Brazil, you know, there was not much flair, and this is what was spoken about in the group to say that, you know,
No
it's
samba.
almost like you watching
Hello,
a game,
step
you know,
over.
in
No look away.
You know, you need to see a samba there, you know, to say that this is the Brazil that I know. You know, let the people play according to their culture, how they play football, how their heritage, and how they brought up. So that then we can say this makes them a great team.
I think they are in denial. They know that
right.
we produce
That's what they need to.
we produce a lot of players in Africa. We know that we've got super amazing players that have played in the PSL. Your Samuel Eto'os, your Didier Drogba's, your Mohamed Salah. He broke records now in PSL with Liverpool. So I think for them is the in denial, the fact that they know that we can be good and we can reach that level, but they don't want to admit and make us know that we can compete on that level. That's what's happening here. We are good. Look at all the players that came from Africa and performed individually on different players. So it still amounts to sponsorships. Whoever's sponsoring a lot of billions into this World Cup, those companies are in Europe, definitely. And they're like, if anything from semi-final to the final, we need to see the best teams in the world that have followers or whatever. It's just unfortunate.
Guys,
That's why we had Chiefs there.
Ronnie, when Ronnie said, he said to us, we are the worst, but we are rated one of the best holders, World Cup, what can I say, World Cup hosts.
Yeah.
But when Rooney said, no, it was the weakest and the worst, but people voted, South Africa was the best host, one of the best. When you talk
guys, we all Ronaldo fans here, right? And Faisal says that Ronaldo is Trump's baby.
That statement.
Also, Faisal, let me tell you something, right?
Faisal, no,
please
brother.
don't. Yeah, please don't piss off Donald Trump, right? Because he will find oil here, and then we're all gonna get freedom here in South Africa.
This is live. This is
Remember, he
He's gonna
bombed
come for us.
Nigeria. He
Like
sent a
if the
missile
whole
to
world is
Nigeria.
watching.
Donald Trump is, yes, he sent a missile to Nigeria. Remember, guys, 3 months ago. Don't piss Trump off, Faisal.
Yeah.
But you see how you know that Ronaldo is a GOAT.
As a cult.
Irrespective
Everyone
whether
hates
he's
him.
playing or he's not playing, he's still a topic of discussion.
Exactly. It's like Man United.
You know, we were discussing Argentina. Oh, come on. We're discussing Argentina with Messi. But nowhere is it spoken about to say Portugal, you know, hey, they lost, whatever. They speak about an individual.
Individual, not the team.
Yeah. You know, so this man is a GOAT. Irrespective of whatever you say, you know, you go to sleep, you're like, you know, I just want to start a topic. Let me just pull Ronaldo is not a GOAT. Then you know that, you know, there's going to be controversy. But you say Messi, then, you know, he's always going to be compared to who? To Ronaldo.
Greatest of all
And
time.
there's no comparison. But guys,
So there we
there's
go,
been some
Faisal.
shocks at this World Cup, eh?
Yo.
Some shocks, right? And listen, we can go through all of them. I mean, Germany is one, right?
Oh,
Germany.
Germany was a shocker for me. Germany was a shocker for me. I was literally standing like this on my TV, like,
How many goals did they score the first game?
Seven.
Seven.
Yeah,
And then to get knocked out in the third game.
Germany.
In the round of 32, they got knocked out, right?
So so first game they won, second game they won, and then
They lost the
And then,
the third one.
so how can somebody please make me understand?
Even me, I was in disbelief. Like,
No, I mean you have
Aye.
Kane playing in the Bundesliga, you know,
Aye.
knocking the goals. So you have other people.
Steady
so when
but
you look
sure,
at it,
steady
you
but
know,
sure, steady but sure.
So as much as you know, you say, "Hey, Bundesliga is hard," and then you get the guys to come through. If there's no one knocking those balls, it's a problem. You know, so if you look at France right now, not to go, you know, drift away from
The chat.
Germany, you know, but you look at France, you're saying that these guys, Mbappe has been doing the things there, you know, at Madrid. You know, so therefore he's going to do the things. You look at Olise, you're like, you know what, he's doing the things. You look at Dembele. So now when they come through together, you don't know, it's like subbing a like for a like. You know, so with Germany, you already knew, like, okay, you know what, these people are on par, just, I'm not going to say average, but, you know, just above. So they could get figured out. But with France, that's where you see that, you know what, they're all performing at the greatest level.
And they are the best
whatever
and
team that they play.
look at PSG, Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner last year, potentially could be won again the Champions League back to back for the.
That's
boys.
why even Kane is hungry now to be
Yeah.
like, no, you're not gonna take it from me, man.
Yeah, and Mbappe in Spanish La Liga, Mbappe's the highest goals, or 36 goals, I think. 36, I think, if I'm not mistaken. All goals.
He beat Barca even with, you know, us not winning the league.
Yeah, it's the highest.
But guys, let me tell you something. Jude Bellingham, though, right?
Oh,
we're talking
class.
about Harry Kane. We're talking about all these
Jude
players.
Bellingham's class. Oh.
You know what? When I watched him play, right?
Sorry, I have to clap for Jude
And
Bellingham.
you all know this, Carvo.
I have to clap for him.
When you play, when you see someone play, right, and especially in opposition, that man just got a look in his eyes, right, that he wants to win this thing. Okay? Him and Harry Kane are carrying that squad, right? Because, wow.
He's trying to
What's
prove
a
a
player.
point that, you know what,
And
I've been backed with.
I'm one.
Do not show your girlfriends a picture of Jude Bellingham. No? Do not.
Chama boy. No, I must say the boy's class. The boy has everything.
He's resilient.
He is
football. He
the
is
boy
football.
has everything
He is
that the
football.
footballer needs. Right? Composure, technical ability, his approach. He can read the game. He can supply. He can defend. He almost reminds me of Kante, Colin Kante from France. What's his name?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante.
N'Golo Kante. There. You don't remember how they won the
short guy.
2018?
Yeah,
He made sure that he's everywhere.
it's present.
Oh, I love him so much. But I'm worried about Osaka. I don't know what's happening in Osaka.
That's the Arteta effect, bro. I'll tell you. we don't talk about Arsenal in here. Nonsense.
Savage.
Nonsense.
Yeah, but Odegaard has been
Nonsense, yeah.
good. Though. Let's just give it to him. If we have to say anything with the Arsenal player in the World Cup, Odegaard has been good.
Odegaard's been good.
No, I agree with you there. I
Odegaard's
agree
been
with
good.
you there.
Yeah, the rest we can, you know.
But guys, shockers.
But sorry, I wanted
Yeah.
to say Harry Kane. He's fighting.
I said so. And TJ, I was right
fighting.
about Harry Kane, eh? I was right about Harry
Fighting.
Kane.
The boy's fighting. He's fighting. He might surprise the world and be in the final.
I know,
Oh,
we're taking
right.
it too far.
No, it's good to dream. It's good to dream.
What about Brazil?
It's very good to dream.
Brazil.
Oh,
The one every boy grows up and you like Brazil because of how they play.
Yeah, I
Brazil was shocking. I mean, wow. I've not seen a Brazil team play like that.
I think I just need to breathe and
No, Brazil just needed.
and think about my next
So-
statement.
so just before
Brazil
need a
needed
shot of tequila?
Jomosono. You know
Did you need a shot
Jomosono
of
like,
tequila?
do this, cut that nigga out, and then the rest.
Just so everyone knows, right? Scavo, when we used to play indoor and football back in the day, I promise you, man, this guy looked exactly like Ronaldinho when he played. He's taking this very personally. He's taking it very personally.
I'm very, very upset. Like, I didn't
Even
really. Germany, Brazil were the two teams that I didn't expect to come out.
come on, really?
Especially with
Put
Brazil.
our money, then you guys.
And then all of a
Midway.
sudden, it's like there's no Brazil. It feels like the World Cup has come to an end. No disrespect to teams
Yeah.
that are there.
Because of the-
But without Brazil, it's like, where's the chat going now?
Yeah.
We know like how
Yeah.
we don't see a Neymar anymore. We don't see, all of these other big players. And it's just, you think to yourself, with the teams that are left, no disrespect again, France, Belgium, the good guys. What can we say about Brazil? What can be said about Brazil?
Casemiro was crying. Look, Casemiro was crying.
Casemiro.
He was
okay?
crying afterwards because, listen, Brazilians live, breathe, and eat football, right? That's what they do, right? That's their thing.
Yeah, that's it.
And they feel deeply, right? And I think there is going to be a big change in Brazil
Yeah.
after this World Cup, right?
No.
I think there's going to be a massive change. There.
No,
You
you're right.
You think Ancelotti is gonna get sacked?
He
You
might.
saying he's
Yeah.
going to be
He's gonna
changed?
get sacked. He didn't make it even to the semi-finals. Come
Yeah,
on.
he might.
Brazil is the biggest.
Is it fair for him to get sacked?
It's not fair because of the short period of time that it's. I think it's about 7 months.
Okay.
He was in Brazil national team, so it's not fair. He needed some like you look at Hugo Bros. Like 4 years with South Africa, he gave us results. So for him, it was a short period of time. He can still build. He knows the players. He's identified the players. They can do well. But what I'm saying, Brazil is the biggest nation in terms of football. They don't need.
Right.
They're big.
Their
So
history
the,
speaks for
the
itself.
expectation is too
Right,
high. It's
right,
too high.
right, right,
It's too high. So you look at the players. Also, he went for 40% of the local players. He left other good players that are playing in good leagues in Chelsea. So he risked also as well. I'm happy that he did call Neymar, but I feel he didn't give Neymar a good game time. He didn't give him time to
No,
play.
but realistically, he said that whoever is performing, he's going to bring. It's not bringing it just because of the name. And with Chelsea, I'm a Chelsea fan. Estevao wasn't doing great.
He had injury.
So therefore, you have to
But
take
he's a
people
good
who you
player.
know that you can count on when you go into the World Cup because you're facing the best. And everybody's looking at you and your job is also on the line.
Right.
So you need to
Right.
get people who would say, I'm going to deliver.
Chop it, chop, Spadi.
And
Chop
guys,
it,
listen,
chop.
I know what you're saying on Brazil, right? And I feel for Brazil because we all grew up with that samba, and I did Brazilian soccer schools also, and all those things,
the
right?
music.
But at the end of the day, Brazil came up against the fucking Viking Terminator, right? In Erling Haaland, okay? Because that man,
Terminator for real.
he is bruh.
There's something I'm noticing about a lot of these strikers that we're speaking about. If you give them half a chance, half a meter, they're going to punish.
It'll punish you.
If you give him a chance to turn
Yeah, it'll punish you.
and he puts it where he wants it, it's going exactly
It's
there.
going there.
So, if
But the
if-
problem with Haaland is he's not there. Then that
He
one
was
time
off,
he's like,
yeah.
listen, I'm going
He was
for the
off the
ball.
entire
Just
game, bro.
believe.
Bro, Haaland was off the entire fucking game.
yeah.
Haaland was off.
No,
We couldn't
no,
see
no.
him. He was nowhere to be found. But that header, first goal, the ball just came to me. He made sure he placed it in the right place. Ha! It was in.
That's why I'm saying you need a coach like Jomo Sono who's going to be like, listen, your job is to take that man out.
Jomo Sono is in the
we'll play with
Jomo Sono is in the
We'll play with
Motepa
10
League.
guys,
No.
it's fine.
Jomo Sono is in the Motepa League. We don't talk about
The
Jomo.
cameras must see. Take that man out.
that
Jomo's in the
tactic-
Motepa League.
that tactic would work But to take a player out, then to play with 10 men is a bit suspect.
But look at Haaland from Norway, bro. This man, like you're looking at who's the top goal scorer in the World Cup. Haaland is just like out there, like creeping in, like see me, I'm there.
Like also,
Because nobody's looking. It's busy like Messi, Mbappe, Kane. But he's like, look at the table, and it's like, I'm there.
Yeah,
So that's why you need someone who's like, no, just take that problem out.
Yeah.
I'll see the rest of the game.
So they knew.
Cut it out,
I
cut it
think the
out.
instruction was clear from the coach. He said, Haaland, you stay in the box. You will get that ball. And when you get it, you knew that he's confident. He knows from Germany. He knows his ability. He knows his strength. From Man
And
City,
it's
he
only
knows.
one touch, bro.
He just needs that. He's got a body weight. He's tall.
No, he's brilliant, bro.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yes.
And also, I want to say the 12 men, the crowd, that knows what this team can do. I don't know if you guys have been watching the crowd, how they really behind these boys. No way.
No way.
No way.
That fucking Viking road shit.
That's so.
They
Tell
want
me
something.
why. Like
Something else,
They
bro.
want something.
the
That is-
crowd,
that is
the
something
supporters of Norway.
It settles everything. It settles. When I watched the celebration after the Brazil game, it made sense as to why they do it. Right? My next question is with Harry Kane and Haaland. Who is the better striker? This is
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, he's lethal. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Really?
Harry Kane, both legs. Harry Kane.
No. Haaland.
Left.
Okay.
For me, Harry Kane.
Again, I have nothing against the English.
Haaland's still young, man.
No, fair enough. I have nothing against
Harry
the
Kane's
English.
got
Go check in
experience.
Germany. Who's the highest scorer currently in Germany? Bundesliga.
No, it's Harry Kane.
Yeah, but because he's got Luis Diaz.
Yes, he supplies him, but he finishes the job. Look, his left leg, yes. His right leg, yes.
Fair enough. But
Header.
with
I think you need to go check Haaland clips.
Yeah.
I'm not a City fan, but look at
thing
Haaland, you're like, that boy's onto something.
No, he's a Terminator.
He's very. I'm looking for the better word here, but he's very territorial in terms of how he uses his space. Like how you said, he wasn't there. All of a sudden, he shows up, and I think maybe if it's a miss, he makes sure that in that game he scores. So I asked this question because Harry Kane is very lethal, and I don't think it's fair to compare a very mature player who's been playing for many years to an upcoming, or rather a star like Haaland.
24-year-old.
24, tall, present, and there's this video or there's this photo where it looks, he shows as if when he's running to actually attack a ball, somebody would run away. How true is that? Would you run away if you saw him running to the ball?
Have you
Yes,
seen him run
I
to
would
the
run
ball?
away from the
Yeah.
ball. I would run away.
So when you see that photo and you see this tall man dropping his head,
TLB.
ATLB though would
You
give
see
him a
this
good
man
run.
is like
TLB
5,
would give him a
4,
good run though.
Yeah, he's coming
I won't lie to you.
to
I won't lie to you. Yeah, give him a good
Yeah,
run.
you see, he's thinking, and I was like, yeah, ne?
I don't know, guys.
True.
Like, Haaland looks at us like, listen, you or the ball.
Better
Now you
recognize.
already know, like, you know what, this man, let me just kick it away.
Let's speak about TLB a bit, guys. Also, okay? I'm sorry to have it from.
No, go for it.
But no, TLP is not 20 years old. Let's first start.
He's 25. TLB is 25.
No.
guys.
That
You can't have so much
age,
physical
that is 20 years
strength.
old. That man, he broke the ball. No one has broke
do you-
the ball in the whole World Cup, and he comes and is like, "Now my
for those
daughter."
for the viewers, right? So something a bit technical, and I don't want to get too technical in this, right? But so you know when they do these things, right? And you go on the international stage, right? You know they do like bone density
yeah.
testing and all that stuff. So he is
20.
right? So he will be. So he definitely is his age, right?
So you're saying that is all that slaughtered meat back at home?
Let me tell you something. That man is built like a tank, bro.
The man is eating right. The man is eating right.
Then we might as well. We should have taken who's that political guy?
Jonas.
No, the one March on March.
Oh,
Pagelum Tagati to be a coach. So be like, hey, my show me.
Listen, first of all, just going in. Did anybody watch the rugby this weekend? Right, so I watched a little bit.
Yes.
Did you
it's crazy.
see the tank? That guy who goes out just before the.
His muscle.
That's why you needed
But Jesus Christ,
Rasmus
bro.
as a coach.
That man, listen,
Coach.
I need that man's training program, bro.
Yes.
First of all, that man's training program is something else. But guys, back onto Germany, right? So, I don't know if you guys have been following like Fabrizio and all these guys. So, Jurgen Klopp is going to be apparently the German national coach. Okay, which I think
It's good. Good choice.
watch them in the next World Cup, right, or even the next Euros, okay? Because a lot of these players that we see in Germany are not going to be in that squad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna build.
Because his style, his philosophy is a bit different, which I think is a good thing, right?
It's a good thing.
and it's
For
also going
Germany.
to increase. I think it's also going to make the German Bundesliga a lot better.
Yeah.
Because now players are going to want to train to
They're gonna be
in the
hungry.
squad, right?
Yeah.
So he's obviously that heavy metal football, Gengen press, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know what you guys think, but I think Antonio Rudiger will be done in Germany. I think Florian Wirtz will be done because Florian Wirtz doesn't work as hard as or doesn't work in his system. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that we need to look out for. Okay.
I concur with you because they have to look at like a 15-year plan. When he comes in, he needs to youngsters to be competitive in the next World Cup or next competitions. So he needs to put them right now to say, "Come, boy, now we're building." You know what I mean? Klopp is a good, brilliant coach. If they were to appoint him, I'm happy for Germany because the future's looking bright.
And
But even though if it's like youngsters, I mean, if you look at Germany, how they won the World Cup, you had, Schweinsteiger there, you had Lahm, you had senior players.
Yeah, senior players.
So sometimes it doesn't always show that, if you have the young guys, you can actually do more. Sometimes you need the senior guys. I think that's why they also pulled a Neymar there to say, you're just there just to control
the-
things, because just to go off topic from the World Cup, if you look at with Madrid, they said that we rely on also the senior players to tell the younger guys to say that,
This is how it's done.
yeah, you might be a star, but
Calm
chill
down,
a bit.
calm down.
So maybe if he
might
comes
be a
and
star.
he shifts some
and you will
things,
do it, right?
you know-
Because they are getting a serial winner, right? The man has won everything.
Oh, man.
Okay, and this has come from a United fan who wishes he had him as their coach, right? But
We know how you've suffered, man.
and I think
We know how you
don't you dare fucking play that shit. Don't you dare play You'll Never Walk Alone. Here.
Let them shine, let them shine.
I love you guys.
okay.
You guys are amazing.
But Liverpool had a guy who changed the way that they played.
Come
right? And he will do the same in Germany, right? At the national team.
Unless there's
Never
Pep
mind.
They are
somewhere.
a team to watch out for in the next couple of years. I can tell you that now.
But what if Pep
I could go
gets
with
that
you.
offer?
Oh, then we get Pep Spain versus Germany. Oh man, now we're talking. But hopefully we will get there and we'll have like 100,000 viewers or 1 million viewers by then on the podcast. But guys, let's go into we're talking Holland, right?
Yeah.
So Holland is banging in these goals, man. You know what I'm saying? He's banging them, Harry Kane. But all the big boys have showed up, right? In as much as they could. Ronaldo showed up. Faisal, he did show up. So
Yeah,
It's okay, fair.
Definitely
Just say yes, fair.
he
Just
did
say
show
yes.
up. Okay.
We saw him.
Yeah, he's 41 years old.
There's evidence.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously Ronaldo, the GOAT. We got Messi, who's also the
Brilliant.
GOAT.
Oh.
We've got Harry Kane. We've got Erling Haaland. We've got Mbappe doing the things, man.
Dembele.
Like Dembele. So now we're looking at who's going to be the top goal scorer of this tournament.
I put
right?
my money on. Sorry, I have to put my money on Mbappe. I
Mbappe.
have to. The boy, his confidence is on steroids. The boy is untouchable. Did you say he dribbles, Mbappe? Who said
he's
Mbappe
something
It's very
doesn't?
nice. It's very nice.
And he
something
doesn't
else.
lose the ball. And when he does that dribbling, the skills, he's not losing the ball.
I take nothing away from your comment. I just think his accuracy can be better. Apart from that, he's an exceptional player.
Yeah.
Exceptional player. France as a whole, they are really running it.
Ooh.
They're
What do
really
you
running
say?
it. They fell asleep against that 1 or 2 goals,
Yeah.
but they when they attack, they attack. Now the thing is, going back, I know we just chatting here. This thing of playing back, guys, it must stop.
It must stop. I don't
No
like it.
disrespect to my coach. I love the coach. I love Bafana. I love the team. I love the spirit. Everything is there. But let's keep it moving forward. Because if we move forward, we create opportunity.
But also-
then the creativity comes in. Because if we're not creative and we're stuck, then at least let's play square.
100%.
Yes, 'cause
Who do you
he
think
can
might
resign.
be who's fit enough to be the next captain, if not Ronald Williams? Because as a captain, he's got presence. As a captain, you could influence. You and the coach are pretty much the same. If Ronald Williams is on the bench, who's the captain?
Looking at who we have there.
Mbogas.
Mbogas, can lead.
I also think so.
Mokwena. I think
Mokwena can lead as
captain,
well. Yeah.
He's a
Mokwena
good-
as
he's a
well.
good- he's a good captain.
100%.
We need somebody who's vocal, who's not shy. And I don't think it would be very unfair to throw Mufokeng in there because he's quite small.
Yeah, he's
but
small.
at the same time, and I say this not because he's a former Pirates player, sometimes the dynamite does come in the package. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to have somebody who actually can run the show from start to finish. Zwane can be a coach, can be a good captain as well.
Now,
If-
Zwane is old.
Zwane.
No,
Yeah.
but Ndao. Zwane is old.
No, but even with that experience, the reason I'm saying is okay that the sucker punch was a bit unnecessary, unfortunate. But if we have like an experienced player, like somebody who's been in the World Cup, you're like the players that have been, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have Mbogazi or even or the Pirates play striker. What you guys?
Mokgopa.
Yeah, Mokgopa. Yeah.
Think
Think about it.
Mokgopa.
Why not?
Makhopa is the same as Maswangai.
But these guys are vocal.
Guys, I think
Says.
we are missing an important point here, right? An important point. I think the future of our midfield and our defense is good, right? I think we do have a good future there. However, we do not have a player like a Haaland, like a
But
Kane,
you know what's
like
the-
an Mbappe.
we
don't
had-
have somebody like that.
We had a Bradley Krobler who was top goal scorer, who was not selected for the
The
team.
man is like almost 45 years old, bro.
Still, he
give
was
it a rest.
delivering. He was
He
delivering.
was, and I give him. He is a fantastic player.
So why wasn't
I'll tell you.
he chosen? Because he wasn't playing
I-
for Pirates or Sundowns.
No. I get you,
You
on
were
that.
saying
I
his
get you
age.
on that. But
We don't have strikers, and this
But
man
he's-
is South African.
but the
I'd
man is
understand
like-
if he wasn't in South Africa.
he's not Ronaldo, bro.
Just bring him in and then compare Bradley Krobler to Makhopa. Who's got more goals? Both of
Bradley
them.
Krobler is more goals. He's
So why not
deeper.
take Bradley Krobler, bro?
Couldn't hate it, Bradley Krobler.
Listen, you got a valid point, right? But I'm saying I'm not talking about this crop of players.
And he's
right?
not even Chiefs. And this is me vouching for another man.
The Chiefs players are at it again.
I could have said, they could have had a Villegazi there,
As I said,
a
as I
Shabalala
said
there,
quietly.
But I'm really the Villegas there, right?
a Villepai.
Can we just point to them, please? All right, guys, you can. Do you need a room or something?
We just say
Are you sure?
just say no.
Listen, guys, and I get you, but I'm talking about a player, right? A forward player, Scott, that can give us that extra bit going forward, because we lack that in the World Cup, right? Because and I sort of agree with him that Makhopa was a good player to give us what we needed at
Pirates.
the time,
Right.
right? To hold up the ball a little bit, because I thought he was good at that. Okay, but there was no player that we had that when he was running towards or running at the back four, you're like, this guy can make something happen. Besides Mofa King, all right. Besides Mofa King, but he's not a striker. He's not
Right.
a left winger, all right. He was playing as the number 10, right? We need a striker in our country who can
know what?
give us
100%.
that hope.
I love that you got a very, very, very valid point there. I think there's a player that we had. I don't know what happened. We had a player by the name of Pesitao. He had the ability to score on left, right, can play in the wing, can play number 9, can play number 11. So we don't know what happened when internationally, when he got his injured and then he started losing game time, then his confidence started dropping, and then they didn't renew his contract where he was playing.
Right.
Then he stayed some few months, Brio didn't start calling him. So his confidence got crept. But Pesitao from Santon's days, that was a striker that we needed in Bafana. Because it was good. We saw how he performed, you know what I mean? So Pesitao, I think now obviously I think doesn't have a team there currently.
No, he is playing for a team. I think
He's in Malaysia.
Yeah.
He's in Malaysia.
How old is
Yeah.
he? Just off topic. How old is he?
He's 32.
Is he still
Yeah, he's
fit?
mine.
Is he good
Guys,
enough to?
can I tell you a short story on Percy Tau, right? So a couple of years ago, and this is due to my father's doing, right? So I was playing SAB League, so it was like amateur, semi-pro sort of level. We had a friendly against the Sundowns
Reserves.
Dusky side, right, at the time. Percy Tau was in that team. Myself and my friend Marco were the only senior players from it because I was red carded as usual, and so was Marco as usual, right? So we were playing centre backs with our reserve teams, right? When we played Sundowns, we played against. It was the first year of the DDC, right? When we played them, right, you realized why you shouldn't be playing football first of all, right? Because they're just next level,
Right.
like the
Too
reserves,
much.
right?
Right.
Too
But-
much, too much, too much.
But also, they had a certain Percy Tau on the field, okay? This man, they had a free kick, right? And also, we gave them a size 4.5 ball, and it was the shit Admiral ones. You know the Admiral balls, the ones that hit you in the face and you saw for a week, okay? They had a free kick far on the right-hand side, right?
A week.
Far on the right-hand side, between the halfway line on the Rambach A pitch, which is the same size as the Wembley pitch, right? Between the halfway line and the goalpost, This man put the ball down, okay, which was a little bit softer as well. Put it down, took a few steps, and said, "No, I'm gonna put in the top bins." When this man put in the top bins, right, on our goalkeeper's far side, I said to myself, "You know what, dude? You know what?
This is
It's
why.
okay.
I'm retiring.
It's okay, mate. It's all right, man."
It was then.
But
That's how
he is
good
that
it
good.
is.
But he is
Too
good.
technical. So
But he is good.
I feel like Bruce was harsh on him when he never selected him because the last AFCON.
That's the sound I was making when he scored.
I remember Bruce's interview. He said that he's not consistent where he's playing. He's a good player, but he's not consistent. As a coach, he must play. There's a lot of players that are competing. Paris is doing well. I think that broke his confidence.
But I think Bruce was very complicit. Because you had a team that got you to the World Cup, but you didn't want to play. Then the next thing you know, you don't
and
know.
Bristol was part of
'cause
it, of the building up.
You have Mukwena, then you say he's not ready for the World Cup.
So-
What the heck?
What were you doing there? You
So
know?
Percy Tau is
it's-
currently without a club right now.
Oh, he left Malaysia.
Yeah, he was at someone called Namdina FC.
Yes.
You see,
yes.
And he left
his
it,
confidence.
and now
He doesn't.
he's
The
a
boy
free
is good,
agent.
but there's no confidence, guys. If you play football, you're confident. You can be how skilled, how technical, how great. But if your confidence levels are too low, you're not gonna perform.
It's like you're going to be on the pitch, but you're not
But
on the
guys,
pitch.
Yes.
But why didn't Bros take Lodge though?
at the bottom.
Lodge's confidence now is up.
Now you're
Okay,
talking
but
about
listen,
no, you're talking
Lodge
about
World
now.
Cup.
Lodge is very
He
nice.
showed-
man.
Come on, he showed us.
He said we
Lodge.
done with freaking Rulani or whatever it is. No, it's okay, bro.
But Lodge showed us in the club World Cup.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no.
I never. No.
He's retired now. He's
I
retired
think
now.
Lodge performed. I think
No, he's retired.
Remember
Compared
the
to
season-
Makopa.
But guys, at the end of the day, right, we don't have a striker
don't.
at the levels of Mbappe who's going for golden boots.
True.
Who Harry Kane
Guys, you know-
going for golden boots. We don't have Haaland going for golden boots.
You know what's the solution? We need under 12 to go to Germany, go study there, go live there for the next 15 years.
Under Klopp.
Fair enough.
Under Klopp.
Yeah.
Fellas,
Yes,
fellas.
that's it.
I don't mean to be rude.
Under Klopp.
Our under 12 boys to go to Germany to be trained
Right?
systematically how to think like a striker, how to behave like a striker, how to analyze the game, how to shoot like a striker. We need our boys, and then
But guys,
I say
so
something.
who's
Fine.
winning the golden boots? Who's winning the golden boots this World Cup? Who's winning it?
Honestly,
Messi's fighting. Yo,
I say Messi.
Messi's fighting.
I mean, Infantino's not gonna have it any other way.
Yeah, Messi's fighting.
But if we can knock Argentina out,
Yeah.
then it's
Mbappe.
pretty open.
Are we
I'll
gonna
go
knock,
for
are we
Haaland.
gonna knock Argentina out?
No, Argentina is going to the final.
Might as well just give it to Messi now and then we just play friendlies, guys.
Yeah, Argentina is going to the final.
Let's take
With you,
Messi
we don't
out,
know.
and then we can
They wish-
talk proper.
I think Argentina wishes to play.
Because the problem
They can beat Spain. Okay, we didn't touch Spain.
Which
We didn't touch about Spain.
which striker is underrated that is doing the most?
I think Lukaku. Lukaku's
Hey, you got a point
Lukaku showed proved his point. In fact, to the haters, Lukaku.
Wait, how many
by
goals does
knocking-
Lukaku
When
have?
he came in the first game, because people said, "Why are you choosing Lukaku?" Remember, the whole media in Europe, they were against the fact that Lukaku was called back to the national team, like he's old, blah blah blah. Lukaku
And
said,
then,
"Okay."
and then he just kept his head down. Okay.
Aha. So Lukaku is coming as an underdog, but now people are starting to put eyes on him now because of what he's done.
He's doing.
And you got guys, and onto your point, guys. You know, Belgium. You know, I don't know what it is with Belgium, but every single World Cup, they always the dark horse of the
Yes.
World Cup, right? But I think
Kevin
actually
De
they
Bruyne.
might be now. They might be now. They might be the dark horse.
Yeah, 100%.
Belgium.
Yeah, there's no pressure on them, Belgium, right now.
Yeah, but nobody's focusing on Switzerland.
Hey, you got a point there also. Eh?
Oh, they just won yesterday.
Everybody's talking about all the big countries. Nobody's saying, hey, what's happening there with Switzerland?
And you know what's
Because, I mean, they knocked out Colombia, and that's something.
I feel next round Switzerland will choke.
And you know what scares me about Switzerland? Right? They're a silent killer, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're right. No one talks about them, but they've just progressed, right? And my father said this earlier today when we were sitting with him. He said, so Switzerland, they start sort of a bit shaky, right? But they're growing into the tournament, right? So they've grown themselves. Now they've just knocked out a very
Colombia.
good Colombia team, right? A very good Colombia team.
Which
Penalties.
hasn't also been conceding.
Yeah, 0-0. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think Switzerland is a good shout. Switzerland's a good shout. I wouldn't mind like a Norway winning it or a Switzerland.
The
right?
World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Imagine how big that would be, right?
It will be very big because the underdogs.
Yeah, Trump will be very pissed.
They've never won any World Cups.
It would be a shock.
No, it's never won a
Just
World Cup.
come overnight.
Switzerland's never won a World
that's
Cup.
me.
Imagine like Infantino's face when like Granit Xhaka like lifts the trophy or something, bro. That would be epic,
not
bro.
gonna happen.
Imagine the memes, bro.
Winning
Imagine the
against
memes.
Messi, are you saying winning against Messi or what?
No,
Winning the World
must,
Cup against
the
who?
next match they must go out. Morocco
Who's
must,
Argentina playing next?
Morocco, I think.
No, no.
It's playing
Morocco.
against France.
Yeah, who's Argentina playing? Switzerland or Belgium?
No,
I
they're
think Belgium.
playing the
Belgium.
I'm not sure. I don't know that.
I know Morocco's playing
okay.
against France, definitely.
Switzerland. Switzerland must
Switzerland.
Switzerland must do the
Switzerland.
Lord's work.
Switzerland, we need you. We need you
The
to
Swiss
do
must
things.
go with every single lawyer they know and all of them books and make sure to say you can't kick me now, otherwise it's a red card, and give the red card. Sorry, I'm going to the restroom.
But guys, think about this, right? You can't cheat Switzerland, right? Because everybody who does illegal financial things, right? So that's Infantino,
Yeah,
that's
they
Trump,
have to bank- they
all
have to
their
bank,
finances sit in Switzerland. So if Switzerland lose, right? Switzerland will be like, no, FBI, come fetch them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you have world powers here. That's the problem.
No, guys.
With Argentina, like I think the last World Cup we looked at it right, and we said they rigged it. Then they were like, they're like a who's this guy? A Maumela in this. They're like, I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna keep doing my own
Maumela.
thing here. You know, so I'm gonna rig this thing too. Cause like from the
Maumela's
first game,
Ramaphosa.
we contested.
Ramaphosa's nephew.
We contested that what should have been a red card.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, it's nothing. Then every other team, European team, was able to get away with, stepping on people, whatever.
100%.
Then African countries came through, then they were like, nah, listen, we won't take you out. Now we're looking at every other team that has played, Argentina.
We are
like
going
AFCON.
to touch on your topic now when Scavo gets back, right? Because there's something that I think we should address online. And I would like this to be clipped, right? And I need you two guys to hashtag FIFA. I am not going to be rude. I am not going to attack anybody, all right? But I am going to be very straightforward about it, okay? And it's something that is coming, right? Because there's a few incidents that has happened during this World Cup, right? Which I don't take very lightly, okay? And I'm sure you guys have seen some of these things, right? So it's along the lines of a racial space,
Yeah.
which I do not accept at all, right? Because we come from a country that has been through the shit, right? But there's a few incidents that happened there, right, during this World Cup, okay, that I'm not happy about. There were flags and things that I saw during last night's game, which I did not
I Show
like.
Speed was like,
I Show
traumatized.
Speed.
And he's got like a following.
Yeah.
People don't care. They're just going at him.
Exactly. So
because it's black?
we will do that after a short break, a hydration break. Guys, can we have a short break? Listen, guys, I'm gonna need you guys to carry on the show a little bit. Okay, actually no, that's fine.
Should you speak about Kaizer Chiefs? I'm joking.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare talk about Kaizer
That's the
Chiefs.
greatest team, no.
No, don't you dare talk about Kaizer Chiefs.
Africa.
Okay.
In Africa.
Okay, we'll speak about Morocco. It's fine. Let's
We,
speak about
we,
Morocco.
we looked at the World Cup. Chiefs
Fine.
had people
Guys,
from Atlanta, from
Al
Mexico.
Ahly is the best team in
Kaizer Chiefs
Africa. First of all, Al Ahly is the best
with
team in
following.
Africa.
Okay, let's
And CAF Champions Leagues. First of all, thank you. So I'm gonna just go to the bottom.
Who won the Champions League? Who won the Champions League this season?
Champions League.
Yeah.
Sundowns, obviously.
Thank you. No, guys, but let's. I think let's put our focus on Morocco, guys. Morocco is making us proud.
I mean, I won't go there because after what they did to Senegal, I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
I think yes, Morocco's got a very great team. They really play really good football. They
Who's
could
number
be
10 of Morocco?
I couldn't care, man.
He plays for Madrid. You know him.
I couldn't care. Diaz. But no. What I'm just saying is that, what, if they never contested to say that, they're part of Africa, it would have been something.
Yeah.
But now you lose on the final, it's good. And then you want to go win
contest.
backdoor
Yeah.
with Senegal.
Yeah,
So therefore,
I'm
that's why
very cryptic about
that's
that.
why
I'm very not
that's why
happy.
that's why the last African team for me was Egypt. Morocco, even if they can win the World Cup, I'm like, I know it's already.
Fans, what are you guys saying online? What are you guys thinking?
You know.
Is Morocco African team or European team?
So on that statement about Morocco being African or not African, did they say that or?
No, it's how they behaved. So people are seeing this as you guys are not fair play is not with you guys.
No, they contested
They
to say that
contested.
they wanted to play, in Europe, not in the AFCON. Then Europe came and said, no,
No,
but
you're Africa.
you guys are with Africa.
African continent. Yeah, way back.
You know-
Remember, they remember they're close to Spain, so Morocco is like literally 30 minutes. It's just a I'll call it like a bridge to
Strait of
Spain.
Hormuz.
That's why Lamil Yamal, he was born in Morocco. Ne? He had a choice to play for Moroccan national team or Spain.
Spain,
Then he decided, no, I'll play for Spain. So originally he was born in Morocco. So also these Moroccan players, they see themselves as European stars. You understand? But for what they've done with Senegal, contesting that, no, that fair play didn't happen. Senegal won the AFCON quite well. And then they came with all their reasons why they felt that they're the winners. You know what I mean? So that pissed the entire African nation team. But right now, they're African. On the paper, they're African.
But what nonsense were they doing there with the towels?
Oh, I saw that.
Honestly.
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
I get that.
What did they do? What did they do? So I miss
Hiding the towels of the goalkeeper during the final and all that other nonsense.
So on the final, so some of the players were jumping actually in the field and taking the keeper's towels and water, blah blah, just sabotaging the entire game basically.
But Scavo, so just before I went to the bathroom and you in the bathroom, right? So I wanted to touch on something that I'm actually quite disappointed in, given we in America, the land of the brave and the free. The World Cup is there, but there's been a few incidents that has happened at the World Cup, right? That is in a racial space, racial discrimination, right? So we've had Mbappe get racially abused by a Paraguayan senator, and now she's running around saying that you can't tell me nothing because anti-feminism, whatever. But we don't touch into that because we might get cancelled on anti-feminism. Okay, then we're gonna move into I Show Speed, right? Catching racial abuse from fans. And then there's another incident which I also didn't like last night, and it's from both the Egyptian and the Argentinian fans, right?
Even
Where they
Egyptians.
were-
He was
Yeah.
for the Egyptians, boss.
So there were Palestinian and Israeli flags being shown from Argentina were showing the flag of the Israelis and obviously
Egypt was showing-
the Palestinians. And I don't want to get into that war and that thing like that, right? But I didn't like that from both sides, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? And we are moving into a space now where this is becoming a common theme in our game, right? It is a common theme in our game, right? And my issue with it is that these people feel, and it's the minority who catch all the freaking attention. Do you know what I'm saying? And last night, right, during the game, I don't know if you saw the Egyptian coach doing this sign. Right,
I
he was
saw it.
doing this. Do you guys know what the sign means? So this sign is introduced in 2024, I think, by FIFA. It's the anti-racism protocol, right? So if a player or a coach or a referee, an official, does this sign, it means that the game needs to be looked at by the referee, either stopped or whatever it is, right? So that's the protocol, right?
Beautiful.
So I know that on the pitch there was no racial issues, right? On the pitch, okay? But I Show Speed got racial issues on the pitch, okay? No racial issues on the pitch that we know of, because we know Argentinians do have a bit of a thing on that, right? But my question to you guys is, number one, what do you think of this and how can we correct it? And number two, did FIFA and did the official follow the protocol for when the coach did this, right? When the coach did this, there's a protocol that needs to happen. Did they do that? Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't follow the protocol because they're supposed to stop the game. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what happens when they don't follow protocol.
That's the problem. There isn't anything, right? There's nothing that happens.
Yeah, you know what? I think my stance on that, the racial remarks and racial comments in sports, it's totally wrong. I don't agree with it. That should not happen. People should be sanctioned. People should be punished. If the camera sees you doing that nonsense, you should be banned for days, and I don't think the FIFA is taking it serious, this thing, because it's damaging people mentally. There's people that lost retired from football because of these racial comments. Remember how Vinicius suffered in Madrid, but because of his mental strength, he bounced back. You know, so it's something that should never be condoned. It's bad, you know, and I feel that not much is done to control it because it's still going to happen. Even we're seeing this filtering leaks.
Yeah.
Spain is worse than England. How they say baboon now? They were singing a song in England. Who's team?
Yeah, there was apparently.
I think you also had Mbappe out there, you know, having you know,
a little chat
podcasts
there,
to talk to people to say, you know, this is not right. But I think
English they're hooligans.
from a point of, you know, FIFA, there's only so much that they can do. The problem is.
What do you mean? There's so much they can do.
The problem is that when that happens,
They govern the football. They govern the
The
entire.
English apparently
De-
was singing
definitely-
against Trump, calling him, I don't know.
Monkeys, whatever, snake.
But they were told that if they could hear those slurs being made, they're going to exit them from
Yeah.
the stadium.
Yeah.
So now you need a whole lot of personnel to say that they're going to be there to say that if they can, in the time, see it, take that person out.
Yes.
You know, so that is something that could happen. Because if now you're going to say we're stopping the game, because when we're watching from the outside, we don't see what's happening on the stats. You know, so therefore we've got water breaks, and now you're like, I've dedicated so much time to watch this game, and this happens. As much as yes, we need to be clued up what's happening in the actual game, they also need to be able to control it while it's happening in that moment. You know, so now the issue is we also have that there's also sponsorships that says that, you know what, we need to let this run. But if it's about football, then it would have been something different, because then you have people saying that, you know what, irrespective of race or whatever is going on, we are here to say primarily it's football.
And you're right. It should be about the football, right? And I can attest to obviously being on the end of racial abuse playing myself, right? And there's no room for it. You know what I'm saying? And my issue is that I don't think FIFA is doing enough.
And so
I agree with you.
But even if they say
I
we're
really
doing
agree
enough, I
with
think then would need to then go to policy, because if you look at also how the Argentinian team has no black face in there. You know?
I was
So
shocked.
out of
I
all
saw
the
that.
teams, you know, now you look at
Even in
like,
Spain, he's only Yamal. He's the only black guy. Spain national team.
but you can't qualify on the basis of to say that, you know what, you're African, but it should be on merit. But now if we can see it like time and time again, it becomes a problem now, because then if you see these racial slurs, they came against what, an Argentinian on an African.
I should speak.
But
this
if
black-
it would have been something,
But
if
also,
you-
you know, yeah, you're right. I
it would have
think
been
that's a
something
good point.
if we went, you know, it was France against,
Yeah,
you know,
black guy, yeah.
different country, because then we can say, okay, cool.
It's-
But
it's
now
this racial-
when we can factually base it to say we can follow the precepts of what this started, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So that's where FIFA needs
Valid.
to come in and say that, you know what, we understand that your team is also coming and it's got like this, because I don't think the Argentinians would have been so harsh on iShow Speed if they had someone who was African winning the game for them.
But also, on that social
So
interaction. but also-
just one thingy. So for me, you know, as much as I am a Ronaldo fan, but Messi is a great player. You know, but now when you look at it and you say that, you know, but everyone out there when they're playing, you're like, there's no one else that I could literally say I can vouch for. It becomes a problem. But now when you say that, you know what, take Messi out and let's see other players, then it becomes a, you know what, I support that country because I understand what it goes for. But now looking at it, I'm like, apart from rigging, you know, I'm not gonna go vouch for Argentina, even if I can say they play great football.
Yeah.
And
You know, and I love Lautaro Martinez, but I'm like, nah.
And we do know the history behind the Argentinians and things like that, right? But I don't want to get into that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think we want to get into that because it's going to get too political. Do you know what I'm saying? But my issue that I'm having is that, first of all, why is this happening? And secondly, all right, guys, do we know how iShow Speed dealt with that abuse?
I'll check now and let you know.
You're going to check?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, we're just gonna check because do you know what now? I think the way Vinny dealt with it against Benfica was world class. And don't get me wrong, Vinny is a provocative character. Okay, that's his nature.
Because also
he's a flair player.
Yeah.
That's how they are.
Yeah.
Flair players will cause a nonsense. They will talk. Look at Eric Cantona going and kicking people in the stands, right? Flair players are like that. Okay? They are provocative. But there is no room for that kind of abuse. Okay? And
Shouldn't be tolerated.
what I can applaud though is the way that they deal with it, right? Because Vinny's
Mental
like, oh,
strength.
it's okay.
Yeah,
I told
goes in here,
Coco."
goes out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I can applaud that. But in the day, I don't think it should be there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I do think that FIFA obviously needs to. They have the rules, but they don't implement. They implement it when they want to.
Yeah.
And
That's my
who-
problem.
And who it suits.
Yes.
That's who they do it for.
It's vivid.
Because they are corrupt.
Aha.
Okay?
Corruption.
Down to its core.
Hey.
All right?
When I
We
FIFA.
know it is. And
Super
I will
clean.
support, and you can clip this, and you can put it and have it on FIFA.
That's for you when I FIFA.
Right? And I'm happy one day if this thing gets big and massive,
Yes.
you can keep it on here because one day if another organization wants to take on FIFA, I will support you.
In fact, we were asking Motsepe to come to the podcast and sit with our leader here.
Yes.
When I talked to you, local South African, Patrice Motsepe,
Yes.
please come join us. If you see this clip,
we're asking.
I
we're
think he's
asking-
also compromised.
Come join us. Yeah. And let's hear your view.
You should have just told the people there to say that, you know what, Senegal won, forget about all these things. So I think it's also
But guys,
just
on a
compromised.
lighter
I like
note
the man,
though-
but nah.
Yeah?
Can I say this? So we knew Argentina, they have a mission against IShow Speed. We all know for years IShow Speed had made it clear
That he's Ronaldo.
He's the Ronaldo fan. And people knew IShow Speed will come there to support any opposition team, against
Against
Argentina.
Ronaldo, yeah.
So they knew that, he's there. When they saw the camera is there, they were all mentally, they're like, there's the devil. So they're ready to shoot him, you understand?
Far from that.
Imagine
Yeah.
80% of the people going against him, come on. So they knew that IShow Speed, he's a Ronaldo fan. Argentinians, they know. So they hate him. They lift their fingers up for him because
Exactly. But guys, on a lighter note, right? I think with all the controversy and all this nonsense going on in the World Cup, right? The football
It's been amazing.
has been entertaining though. Right? That has been very entertaining. Okay? Super entertaining. And I some of the games I really enjoyed. Some of them. Okay? What I would like to do here, right, is that moving forward for obviously the podcast and for the guys and our producers and everybody, guys, we will be doing a final watch along, a World Cup watch along, right? I
Yeah.
don't know the venue yet. We will be announcing that soon.
Lovely.
The time is obviously 9:00 on a Sunday. Okay.
Beautiful.
So between you guys and all of us here, we need to get that out. We can get a big
Let's
crowd
do it.
there. Get everyone there.
So you mean like a watch party vibes
a watch party?
with the big crowd?
Yes, with
Okay.
a big crowd.
Okay.
We're gonna see if we can do a venue. So we don't know yet, but we will announce it closer to the time. So guys, moving on and closing off, obviously. What I would like you guys to do is just say your final pieces.
Yeah.
And whatever it is you need to say.
Yeah, my final piece. Firstly, I want to just thank everybody, the technical team, the directors, the producers of the team, the hosts. Thank you, brother. You're really being amazing.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. I think yes, we have had the ups and downs, but we're just asking FIFA to be fair enough. Going forward, be fair. It's great teams that have made it till this far, but be fair. I'm asking the VAR team, can you please be consistent? Can you please be consistent
Only for
in all the
Argentina.
teams?
Only for Argentina.
Thank you.
On my side, it's been a great show. Thank you, James.
Quite informative.
I think I stand with Gayton. On this only point. that
Gayton comes up again.
On Pito should lead from here. We don't need to wait longer. I mean, the man is old. Let him retire. Let him not become like some of the ministers we have in cabinet.
Yeah.
But Pito can also, try to work with Benny so that we do it for the nation, so that we can say we're progressing, we're knocking them goals, and we can be confident.
As long as there's no
If-
Chiefs players, then it's fine.
It's okay. Then we can get Rassi and Rasmus.
I agree with Rusty Erasmus, bro. I agree with
We're doing it
Rusty.
for the country.
I agree with it.
Yeah, look, I think again from how everything started to where we are now, 5 shows into play or into motion. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for everybody that's here. Thank you for the camera. And again, the opportunity just to express ourselves without being judged. Firstly, I think with FIFA, it's going to be a tough one. It's like fighting politics, but with enough personnel, with enough requests to the ears or to the people, I think it can make a difference for our players to be protected, and also just to then love the game. Because I think if we love the game long enough, or as much as we do,
100%.
it should break away all of this.
Yeah.
The politics, the racism, and all of that stuff, and just to actually enjoy the game. So, moving on with the World Cup and into the future as to what has been started, this is a great way to focus on that and make it count for the future to come.
100%. I
you.
love it.
And on that bombshell, first of all, thank you to our producers. Thank you very much. Thank you to our sponsors for tonight for the drinks. We're also looking for a drink sponsor, guys. So please, Image at Work.
One more. One more.
What we will do is, I'm going to ask Floyd just to pour us a shot while I'm saying our goodbyes. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Image at Work. Thank you to the Imaginarium, guys. It was really good. And also, Faisal, did you hear that? Floyd said that I was amazing.
He was
amazing.
I know you're supposed to be
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Guys, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We're gonna have a shot
Please
before we
share
go.
the video, send to your friends, your families, everybody else. Tell them that we need those views. We need everybody to watch this video. Send it to whoever is in the world. But yeah,
Cheers, guys.
cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
Another one.
Another.
Another one.
Thank you.
Peace out. let's go to Chiefs. Anyway, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs, guys.
We're gonna start with Makufe. The ones that you guys ain't playing with.
Yeah.
We're gonna come to MTN8.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna contest to be like, we sold all our players.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
No, we don't have to. It's free. Charity
We
cup.
won't get net back.
Because we know that Pirate is gonna try to focus. Basically, okay. Firstly, the cream of Pirate is going.